I'm not even crying because I finished my last day. I'm crying because I just watched a little segment of a program where children get to spend a few weeks with people in a nursing home. It does not take much to make me cry. Oh my god. I just want oh. I'm gonna sit down on the ground. I just want everyone who is elderly, who is unwell, who's sick and tired and vulnerable and scared and all of those things. I just want them all to feel safe and loved and cared for. And it breaks my heart how much mistreatment goes on in nursing homes especially. And I feel so helpless because I'm just one graduating nurse in Brisbane, Australia, and it feels like there's nothing that I can do to fix the problems in nursing and in aged care. But I know that I can make a difference just with every interaction I have with someone, every patient that I take care of. And over time that adds up. And hopefully one day there is legislation in place, or there is something in place that will ensure that, you know, the elderly and aged care homes and people with disabilities and patients are getting the best treatment possible. You know, I realize that, you know, resources are limited and we can only do so much. But even when resources are limited, we always have control over how we treat people. And it makes the biggest difference, especially in health. We had this patient today that the nurses were labeling as difficult, which, when you've got time constraints, patients who take up a lot of your time, that can be difficult to work with. Absolutely. It can be difficult for you to be able to time manage and prioritize and get the things done that you need to do. But this guy, he was fine. Like, the nurses were, you know, saying he was a bit annoying and grumpy and all that. And he definitely wasn't the happiest bloke about some things. But as soon as you let him say what he wanted to say and give him a bit of reassurance and let him know that, you know, you want to take care of him and you're happy to do whatever needs doing to make sure that he's happy and taken care of properly. And it doesn't take much. He wasn't grumpy with me at all. I didn't do a lot. It has a lot to do with your attitude. And he was lovely to me. I said goodbye to him when I left and said all the best. I hope I never see you in hospital again. And he said, have a lovely day. And I know I'm not an anomaly. I'm probably using that word wrong. I'm not anything special, because there are many nurses out there with the same values and same goals and all those things. And I get that it gets hard over time when you're dealing with patients, and with some patients that are just straight up difficult and don't have the understanding of how a healthcare facility might work and the things that we have to do in our priorities. And over time, that can get super frustrating. And you can lose that bit of positivity and optimism. And I get it. But it's just so important. And now that I am finished, all of my assessment and everything, I really hope that I will be still proud of myself in 30 years' time. I really hope that I am that 50-year-old nurse who isn't old and grumpy and judgmental. I really hope that I am still just as empathetic and caring as I am today. And that's going to be one of the goals. I'm going to know a hell of a lot more than I do now. And I'm really looking forward to acquiring all of that knowledge and skills and experience. It's going to be hard. But it's definitely going to be worth it. And I think I'm ready.